Each summer, a dark band of ice grows near the margin of the Greenland Ice Sheet. And this dark band grows on the melting ice surface.
This is what vast sections of Greenland's ice sheet looked like this summer.
Now look at these much larger areas of blue water, meltwater around the ice. Now this is causing real concern to scientists.
The ice gets darker, it melts faster, or it melts more.
Now, in times past, people thought that the darkness was due to things like soot being washed out of the atmosphere, could be dust blown up from the ice margin. But we found out a few years ago the darkness is caused by algae.
Hey, come and see some ice algae! Look, these are the guys, yes? Yeah, that is your ice algae. This is almost entirely ice algae, so this is proper biology here. Yes. Oh shit, look at this. Okay, now I'm excited.
Wow.
Genuinely excited. There is so many. They grow, they can spread. Maybe it stops during the winter, but then it picks up again the next summer. You have a few summers and then that darkening process accumulates. It's going to be a problem that is going to be amplified actually with climate change.
As melting moves towards the center, all of Greenland will become darker.
Now, today, it's raining more. Before it rains one hot day a year. Today it's rain almost every day and more often rain.
Pigmented algae, whether they are snow algae or glacial ice algae, they are everywhere. They are on every ice and snow surface that melts, whether that's Greenland, it's the Alps, it's Iceland, Sweden, the Antarctic. They are a consequence, they're not a cause. But what they cause is an increased melting, which then rises the sea level.
Not one of the global organizations modeling the melting of glaciers and ice sheets are taking into consideration the presence of glacial ice algae into those models. And we think that the presence of glacial ice algae would add another 20% to the melting of glaciers and ice sheets. So we are trying to understand why they grow, how they survive, how much nutrients they need to grow more.
We have this amount of phosphorus and nitrogen.
If you know what the deposition fluxes are out of the atmosphere, you can work out how many years worth of melt.
There is an enemy for the ice algae, right? We need to mimic that environment on the ice, which is very difficult to do in the lab.
So we need to camp on the Greenland Ice Sheet at the margin of the snow field, where the snow line finishes, so that we actually can study them where they develop every year more and more towards the interior.
The ice around here is quite heavily crevassed.
We have not there looked at the ice algae with the technologies that we have now.
We tend to look at life from the human perspective. It's just like a particular tree belongs to a particular ecosystem. These guys belong to the ice.
We have a responsibility as scientists to put the facts out there, because only if politicians understand the potential consequence of the melting of the Greenland Ice Sheet will they potentially do something. Politicians are on a 4-year election wagon, and the Greenland Ice Sheet doesn't melt in 4 years. But if we don't do something, it will come to a point where we can't stop it. And if we don't do something soon, I mean soon, in less than 3 election rounds, we may be at a point where the Greenland Ice Sheet is beyond the point of return and will just go.